Alright, let's check out the town. I'm sure it'll be fine.
What if the giant comes this way?
Please, everyone stay calm.
Golf cattle around the park. Okay.
Please, everyone
This
remain
lady.
calm. I assure you I will do everything in my power to get you the answers you need. Our friends among the Huana
have offered you hospitality and safety from the storms.
Oh, this lady.
Yes. I think we are all keenly aware of the debt of gratitude we owe to the...
I have personally seen to the safety of your homes. Now you will do the same for our families.
What about our families?
What about the ships? How are we supposed to feed ourselves?
If everyone would...
It's one of the pirates.
Everyone stay calm. Our guest is nothing of the sort. Two of my guards reported a ship flying deer wooden colors, fallen prey to a private vessel. That would be your ship, I assume.
That would make her lucky. Your own vessels do not usually fare so well.
Damn.
Quite. Percamblanca, everyone, forgive me. I believe this matter requires my attention. You have my word that I will keep you apprised of any changes. Especially you, Mr. Ikawa.
Mikawa.
Do not flatter me with Valian titles.
Hmm.
You are distracted with your newcomer and wish me gone. But I will not go far, Governor Clario.
Grande. As for you, stranger, let us speak at my estate. We'll discuss your predicament.
Where are you? What a mess. Saute.
Accept the light, and you shall be redeemed.
Se futito, Madicchio, I did not sign up to be burned.
This flame is not for purification. It is for illuminating the darkness. Sanctification comes only as a result of your journey. But the light will guide your way. Aethys has returned at last, but it's not too late to redeem ourselves.
As surely as my fingers are webbed, I tell you, gone, never left.
Sakes alive, Wanglith. Ain't we got more pressing matters to attend to than a baptism? We just missed one of the biggest reap-ins of all time. What about the souls that need us?
Do not push me on this, you wayward child. You'd leave the living forlorn to service the dead?
Yes.
Here, I'll light them all at once. Hell yeah, it is. I call that the... Are you by any chance looking to help the people I saw die in my dreams? I'm guessing you're not here for the baptism. I knew it! Gon's been calling me here. Left the breadcrumbs in my dreams.
Okay. So she has vision?
If you're going, I could help you. Swear on my soul. There are souls needing their last rites. I ought to shine them the light, else they might get lost.
Enough nonsense, Joti. No one
Joti.
knows if anyone's even died. You've no business going in there, risking your own safety, risking our mission.
Wanglith, you guide the living and I guide the dead. Gon bids it and I dreamed it. Leave it be. We all serve our purposes. So what's yours? So you
I'm a
can
watcher.
see souls? That's a handy talent to have. I know my harvesting would benefit from it. And here you are. Following my god. Watcher, will you take me with you? Reckon I'm good with wounds. Both
Okay.
inflicting and healing them up. Me and my brethren may not see eye to eye, but they'll all admit I'm sturdier than a weed and just as stubborn. I won't die on you before it's my time. I got an eye for stages, life and death and in between. Like progressing forward, or sometimes backwards. It's all just change happening in different states. Plus, gruesome doesn't bother me.
That's good.
Guess her skills had something, I suppose.
Sounds like a vote of confidence to me. Well, what's it to be? I know an offer rare as hen's teeth when I hear it. Yeah, I'm taking it. You won't regret this.
Steals a shy glance at it.
Hey.
At least take care, child. Come back to us in one piece. If not for my sake, then Samhain's.
So don't tell her. What the High Priestess doesn't know won't hurt her.
Oh, okay. So, I know it says that, but I want to do it. I want to talk to
What
him.
can I do you for?
Can I talk to him too? Her too? Yeah, I can.
Hoo-wee. About time we took a breather. My feet are blistered something fierce. Tell me what's on your mind. We talking during the Saints' War or after he died? Well, before he died, he was still Aethys as the majority of my brethren know him. Aethys embodied a human.
Oh, she's playing with
And when
it
that human got
as she
run to
idols.
bits, we all believed Aethys died. And I think a part of him did. The part he'd most closely woven into living flesh. The part that represented life and rebirth after death. Which means the part of him that could have survived, that stormed across the Deadfire seas, was the side more aligned with obsidian, rot, and falling away. That which is death. I really only know what my folks taught me. Aethys embodied Saint Widwin, but during the war, he got blown to bits. That's the thing about human bodies. Eventually, they all gotta die. As the god of rebirth, of course, Aethys would be coming back. But where I differ from my family's view, and my High Priestess's view, is that I've studied the apotheosis of Gone. And I know all about the backside, the downward swoop, the death part of the cycle of life. Obsidian, rot, regrowth. What's gone can never be again. What comes back is changed. Always. Even if what comes back is a god. Then you mean gone.
Ooh. See, that would be a good... I think that was one key point that was missed out in, like, Ruby, the TV show. Because they had the god of light and death and all that stuff. And... not to spoil, but their reasoning of why they left kind of sucks, but the villain they left behind was interesting, and that is true, because she came back even worse after her immortality given gift.
Is what's burning brighter in him now. No need to fiddlefoot around. I'm listening. Reckon not. But I can't help but be a touch wayward. I don't take it too far. My mom caught me once necking in the Merkberry stalks. And of course I fight. But I've not done much more than that. And I don't use the real ugly words. Sometimes the feelings, they just come tumbling right out of me. Gods darn it. I'm glad we talked.
Okay.
The children of the Dawn Stars. I wondered if we'd run into them down here. There's someone I used to know. Just an old friend. Came out here to settle with them last I heard. Maybe we should ask around. See if she's still out here. Might be she can help us.
Just a friend, huh?
Oh, well, both grew up in Gilded Vale, same temple. All right, all right. We used to, you know. She was real loud, too. Used to have to
Aw.
cover her mouth or she'd get the dog howling in the
Damn.
next room. I knew you'd understand. You're gonna like her. I got a
Damn,
good
mosquito.
feeling.
Trying to kill me.
You watch over her, you hear? That's one of
For God's sake, I don't need Nanny in Wanglith. I've reaped more with my 2 hands than you'll dream in a lifetime.
And you've pride in that. Do you see why she needs guarding? You must shield her light. Do not let her lose it or her life. Do you seek a blessing from the light? If it's a fellow missionary you seek, then you might
Okay.
talk with Nordegand at the temple in Nekataka. She's been around a while.
Nakatako.
Knows more of us than most anyone else. Shouty!
Don't get comfy.
So I now see. Do you seek
Oh.
a blessing from the light? You chose wisely. Will strengthen your spirit through tribulation. This flame lacks the flicker of guidance, but it will purify both flesh and soul. Let the pain absolve your sins. And now for the benediction, godly redeemer and bringer of light, who shepherds his flock through the labyrinth of hell. Though you currently
Oh, I pet that
rest in
doggy.
peace, we remain
Big doggy.
devoted until the time of your revival. We believe in your coming rebirth. To banish the shadows of the unfaithful and wash away the sins of our past. Good. The light accepted you for its host. Go and be well. Walk within the light, and you shall not falter.
Okay.
Well, don't worry about it then.
Oh, good boy.
Hey.
Okay, that's harem. Oh, those are actual weapons of hers. Interesting. She actually wears medium. Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Market, Karazai, Governor, State. Okay. Try and kill that damn Smeagol.
You have to do something.
Welcome, Blanca.
Any of us could be
Don't
next.
tell me you're here to complain too. The virus. Are they recruiting right off the docks? You would think the Juana were storming the Kraken's Eye as we speak. A fight, Mestra. One of the Juana women attacked a merchant. He has come out the worst for it. Now every nationale in town wets himself in terror of losing his coin to the Aumaua. We would bring in the thief, but Clario would not have us march into the village and defend Ikawa. Much longer, and I do not think any of us will have a choice in the matter.
Oh.
If you wanted the details of it, speak to Rinko himself. He will delight in telling you the tale.
Are you Rico? Maybe Rico's home.
I'm keeping Papa company till he's better.
Sure.
Now that
Listen.
order's too-
You're a good boy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know what I took, but I took something. Who's there?
Tori, is that you? Wait, who are you?
I know exactly how he feels. And I beat up a lot of folks just the same way.
Come to laugh? Madiko, this would not have stood in Ozia. Maybe you are right. So you are visiting. What do you want? Iswana. They are an unreasonable people. I was enjoying a night of cards when one of them attacked me, out of nowhere. I had not spoken a word to her, the mad devil. Look what she did to me, my ear. When the fighting is over, she takes my coin purse and strides away, bold as anything. I was deep in my cups. It was not a fair contest to begin with. The governor lets the Juana do as they please, and this is the result. I should be out there, helping to find our people. My wife, Zenetta, she... Listen, I am without other means. She took my coin purse, my wages. How am I to pay the governor? How am I to feed my son? That woman should be in the stocks. The guards do nothing. But you found me out at least. Do me the kindness of retrieving that coin purse, and I will give you what I can spare. They call her Mokeha. I imagine she's back in her village, feeling proud of herself, no doubt. Follow the road as it bends north, then west. You can't miss it. A pile of sticks and straw.
Okay, burning bridges. What's this symbol?
Keep it down.
Oh, thieving. That's what it is. Okay, because he'll see it. Okay. Okay, that's the governor's house. Let's go here. We'll go everywhere but the main mission for now.
Here you find civilization, Aimika. But outside these walls, the jungle will eat you alive. That is, unless you prepare yourself, ne? A wise and prudent decision.
Ew, deals were pretty ugly.
Why not?
So what's the chance of me getting caught?
Keep it down.
High, apparently. Okay. Oh. I was able to steal this time. The obes in range. So you kind of just, they are watching, but not always. So you just kind of have to time it around.
Fresh fish!
Red Sarens, adherents, that they're wooden. What next?
A giant right out of the living lands?
Don't joke. Who knows what that thing was?
I really want to kill that fucking mosquito. And you can steal something from here too. Okay. And what we'll do is this. I don't know what's in there, but I want it.
Sure.
Keep pressing the wrong fucking buttons. Kraken's eye. It's a ingredient for something.
Sorry, we haven't any rooms for you. Guessing you're the one came in off that shipwreck down south. Not sure, no secret to it. We haven't had a new ship in port since the storm rolled through. And yet, here's a stranger in my tavern. We're full up. You aren't the first outsider to turn up looking for a place to stay after their ride off the island ended up at the bottom of the sea. Well, tell you what. I've got one room ought to have been cleared out by now. Only the occupants decided to outstay his welcome. Real trouble is, he hasn't settled his bill. He's a merchant captain by the name of Galleon. I've given him a fair chance, but he's been a right prick about the whole thing. I've got a spare key here. You chase him and his pals off, and the room's yours. At a discount. I appreciate it, truly. I'll have someone
Okay, because I doubt he'll give me at a lower cost.
They've spilled ale just about everywhere. I don't want the man dead, and that's not what I'm paying for. Just see him on his way and we'll call it done.
Mate.
Still kicking, eh? What'll it be? Moquejo? That'll be the Juana the poor fool got into a dust-up with, I expect. Yeah, I saw it. Made a real mess, they did. The two of them were having a game of cards, far as I could see. Guess things between them soured in a hurry. I kicked the Juana out, had a few men carry what was left of Rinko home. Could have been anything. Rinko doesn't know when to quit talking, and some of those Juana are real serious types. As far as I'm concerned, we owe the Storm Speaker for keeping the town in one piece. Don't mean I'd invite her people over for tea. Well,
damn.
Yeah. Think maybe Rinko wasn't expecting one of the Juana to know the game so well. He looked real nervous by the end. Well, no more than most. He's a hard man to like, let's say. Came here with the wife, an animancer. One of Odorisi's lot. The governor could tell you more there. Sure. Just hope you don't mean to dredge anything up again. Leave the feuding for the Blue Bloods. Not much point to that without a ship. Come by when you've got work to offer and we'll figure something out. Folks come by here all the time hunting for work. Let's see who we can scrounge up.
Oh, this is a tree. Okay. Wait.
Still kicking, eh? What, folks come by here all the time hunting for work? Let's see who we can scrounge up.
Alright, so you can buy someone. I did it. I got my money back. I reloaded it. But yeah, you can just grab an adventure there if you're missing a party member. Or I guess maybe you missed somebody or you need a specific class type or something.
But I don't have to tell you about the Deerwood. Ain't right doing business sober. I could fix that for you. Yes, why, now that the eye is gone? I might as well tear down the sign. I can't believe someone would take it. Everyone on the island knew what it was worth to me. Didn't think you had 2 copper pieces to rub together. But no offense.
Or maybe I did that in the wrong order.
What do we do if there are no more ships?
Die of starvation or disease.
Batso, I hate talking to you.
I thought she was red, and then I realized she's not naked.
Ah, a new face. You've heard, of course, that Norgund remains the most reliable and discreet supplier of mostly legitimate wares. Are you looking for something in particular? I am an honest merchant, madam, but I confess that the tools I supply have an
Drugs.
Maybe I was wrong.
Don't remember ordering more drinks. Thought I'd locked that thing. Thing is, the way doors work, right? And I realize this is complicated, is that you close them and then uninvited people stay on the other side. Try not to slam the door on your way out, yeah? My head's going to pieces. Now, that's not nice. Things were real comfortable up until you turned
This
up.
actually doesn't look that bad, sadly.
Did Thorol put you up to this? You really want to get your teeth kicked in on his behalf? Get out of here before you regret it. All right. Just keep your boots on. We're leaving. Thorol wants us out on the streets so bad, so be it.
You serious, Galleon? Where are we supposed to go?
Sure.
I'll take that for you. No need to thank me, lady. I'm just a hero.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Years I've had that Kraken eye. Who'd go and steal a thing like that? What am I supposed to call this place now?
The Kraken list.
Good work. Times like these, I can't afford to keep on anyone who can't pay their tab. The second word got around, I'd have every pauper in the city on my doorstep. The room's yours if you want it. And for a job well done, here's your pay. Still kicking, eh? What'll it be? It's slim picking.
Oh, and discount and everything came up. Nice. Can go over there.
These Dawn Stars drive me mad. Every morning, the same hymns.
I wish they'd stayed in Red Ceres.
Race you to the coral. No contest. What?
I
Just
have
because
many
you have
fish
webbed
here.
fingers?
Yeah, she really did have fish.
Swim? You are a strange man.
Ado, begging your pardon for the mess, miss. We are still recovering from the storm. We have supplies here for the paying customer. Have a look.
Grant's death rooms. We don't have a wizard right now. I would like... What does my hat do? Green's compound. Well, not flying through. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Alright, I'll save my money. I'm not sure when I need it, though.
A spy, no doubt about it.
Quite the dramatic entrance for a spy.
Royal death.
This is Ring of Unshackling. Grant suppression.
Our company works with all types.
On a Deerwood ship, they don't have the imagination.
Alright, the jail.
Yes? What is it I can do for you? We are stretched thin. The storm speaker did much to help, but much of the town has flooded. Now we are awash in homeless citizens and stranded merchants, to say nothing of the cultists out there.
Oh, my party member.
Now I have Ilari's people making trouble up on Gorechi Street. His little gang is looting everything they can get their hands on, and the Bozzo kicks up his heels like a prince.
Lucky for you that I'm around. I, humbly offer my services. Let me out and I will bring you this Ilari's teeth.
Shut it, Rigere. Something you wanted? Kue, I cannot say it would not be welcome, but you are only recently arrived, and not I here by choice. Why do this? And you are a sensible woman, I see.
Yes.
Fair enough. Gorechi Street is in the western part of town.
Okay.
Just walk until you hit water. We don't need a bloodbath. I'm sure there's a peaceful solution to resolve this. I'd appreciate your looking for it. We lost no one to the storm, but many
Good.
homes have been damaged.
That
And the
sucks.
people are terrified of this giant the scouts reported. It is chaos, pure and simple. But things might have been far worse. What happened? I showed the drunken fool more patience and respect than he deserved, and he struck me without warning.
Sientere, Savia. You know that I was aiming for Darmo's pretty face.
Leave it to me.
Ado, stranger.
Hmm.
Or is it Captain? Apretta, you must free me. I am a creature of the sea. I am not meant for this dark place. I will... well, I followed the path once. I may have... wandered a little. The sea, the strength in my hands, all the rum I can drink. To these things, I devote myself. You see how fate has brought us together?
I just want someone who's drunk and likes rum.
The ice-hearted guard, she has set my fine at 400. I didn't know one.
You walked out on a tab, Rigere. Nothing to boast of. And then you crawled up to the governor's estate, pissed on the steps, and resisted arrest.
Merla, I do not remember that at all. Right on the steps? I am sorry for the last. I tell you, Savia, I can't... Do I know ships? She asks. I know every vessel on these waters. Every one, from the galleon to the... Every one of them, madam. You have enemies.
He's gonna make me regret hiring him, isn't he?
Drive them into the waiting arms of the sea goddess. A matter of coin. 400 beautiful coins. That
My cat, he's so upset because I closed the door.
Is the thing.
I just paid his
Commander,
bond.
she guards the keys like a jealous wife. It would take steady hands to slip it from her pocket. That is, if you have need of keys at all. You think me idle to ask this of you and do nothing? I have scratched, madam, a little mortar from beneath the Norgund in the crack.
Okay.
Keeping out of trouble. Verus. Well, good riddance to him. It's your coin to spend.
Try and pick him up and he refuses to.
See you at your ship.
Oh, is that like super hard? My cat's still mad at me. Brought him inside. He doesn't like it when I bring him inside. If he could, he'd be outdoors every single day. Just for the rest of his life, if he could. Where does this go? Okay. Okay, man, the house is. Oh.
Got it.
No!
What can I do you?
That's a reload. Right there. 'Cause I was trying to jump on them. I saw my opportunity. Okay. So we're all gonna hit so.
No problem.
Oh, wait, I didn't know that they could level it up. Hold on. Okay.
Sure.
The moment I stand up, it's the moment they'll see me. I'm rangish.
Hey. Sure. I don't think I can pull that off. I'm on it.
No. Fuck.
Yeah. All right.
Hmm?
Hold on. Let me let this go down. Yeah. Okay. Now.
What in God's name do you reckon you're
Quick,
doing?
quick, quick, quick.
What can I do you for?
Okay, that was 39. That's high damage.
This ends here.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah? May I be a candle in the night.
What can I do you for?
Oh, were they not aware of me? Huh.
Yeah.
This ends here.
Hmm?
Happy to oblige. Arthek Worthen Roth. Time to separate the chaff.
Don't think it went off.
This ends here. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. Missed.
Not good.
Hmm?
Get threshed. Let's go.
Damn, that weapon is doing so much work.
Happy to oblige. Arthek Worthen Roth.
Okay, they are dazed.
Parathus!
All things must
I thought you were
come to an
dazed.
end. Yeah. Even me. Yeah. I'll light the darkness.
Okay. I just realized I wasn't a shark, but the pig in the water is moving. That's so cute. Yeah, I think I'll give it to her.
Pamper me too much and I'll grow to like it. No problem. Why not?
Okay. No, maybe you.
I don't think
Nothing but endless grey mist. This is not the afterlife I was promised. You seem to know where you are going.
Watcher, you're talking to a lost soul, aren't you? I'll just shine them the light real quick. What can I do you for? I'm all ears. Tell me what's on your mind. I did, recently with you.
Oh.
You were walking the depths of the ocean, but you didn't drown. And in your hand, you gripped the key to Aora's end. I've seen stars wreathing a statue's brow, and souls flowing like tears over gleaming Audra. And then my god headed into the heart of the storm, where he could find the darkness. I'm glad we talked. Got it.
Has he stopped shaking yet? Yes, okay, finally.
Something must be wrong with my vision. No matter how much I blink, I cannot make out more than blurry lights in the darkness. But you are quite blinding. Dead? Oh, but this is terrible.
Let me ease this one's pain, Watcher. Yeah?
Oh, she does want to talk.
Got a weight in my lantern now. Almost feel like I can hear the soul when I jostle it around. With every soul, my lantern's getting heavier and heavier in my hand. They're there in my head when I sleep. And sometimes I can taste them on the back of my tongue like a smear of grit. Happens when I'm taking a particularly volatile soul. Go madder than I already am? I don't rightly know. It's not like I can turn my back on my duty to my God, even if it kills me. Tell me what's on your mind? Sure thing, Watcher.
Lift your feet, left, right, left. Oh, alright.
Not much cause to come out this way unless you're looking for trouble. Though you've found it. Merle, she must be desperate. Not so desperate as to come here, on her knees to beg for herself, but she sent you. No, there's my answer. I get my cut. There's no sense in ruining a good thing. A favor? Merle, I should buy her dinner, maybe.
He thought about it.
Done. I'll do it. Bon Piaco. Can't be too bad, having a commander in your pocket. Tell Xavier this isn't permanent. Second the water clears up and things are back to normal, we're through. I'll spread the word. Gorechi Street is under lawful protection now.
Nice. Okay. Load her up. I think this way. No. That's the whole map. It's over here. Okay.
Sure.
Fancy a look at the wares, my friend? Cozy spot, right?
Yeah.
Not much competition apart from the basket lady. And the Hawana have coin to spend and goods to trade, same as the rest. Did I see it? Best night of my life. She just... And he was snuffed out like a candle, poor bastard. I assumed he was being his usual charming self. How he and the wife get on so well, I have no idea. Not really. I saw the Huano woman bearing down on him, looking like trouble. They argued for a bit. His buddies were dragging him down the road not long after that. Best goods on the island.
Oh, that actually may be useful. Yep, +1. Now I gotta find her. No, that's a worker. Your money.
I do not know you. You were looking for Kawa? Rinko? The Valian? You jest, Akira. I should have thrown him into the sea. He dares to call me a thief? What else? The Valians are fools. But Akawa wishes to trade, so we must be patient. We must save them from Nagate's storms, even when they ignore our advice. Ikawa told me I should see the tavern, speak with their people, learn patience. The trader Eophania, she taught me to play Valiant cards.
Okay.
A simple game, but none would play with me in the tavern. I thought him kind until I proved the victor, and he grew angry. Until he stood in front of his kin and called me a Mataru of Satahuzi, a filthy islander and a cheat. For that, yes, I beat him. Why does this concern you? I am no thief. Do you mean to insult me? I am Mataru. I am the guard in Satahuzi. I defend this village. If I see fit to punish a man, it is my duty. I did not consider this. He is Kwaru. It is not in him to fight for the village. Perhaps I was impatient. Huh. Then here's what you came for, though it is an uneven trade. I will ask our chieftain to send a healer for that idiot Valian. Perhaps that will quiet his whimpering.
Okay.
I have had it shown to me on a map, the lands at the edge of the world. I did not ever think to meet a woman from such a place. They told me what became of your ship. I say again that you are lucky. It is the only ship that survives. I could protect Port Mage, or else its ships, but not both. Perhaps Clario thinks I chose poorly. To a storm speaker, the storm is a friend, gentled by a word. And Satahuzi is blessed with several storm speakers. We were able to shield the village from much of the weather. Some of it is mere luck. Most of our canoes were here by the shore. We did lose one of our voyagers. It will take some work to replace it. Better than it may seem. Clario can be reasoned with.
Okay.
Especially if one approaches him with coin in their pocket. He is not a cruel man. I suspect he might even enjoy life on the island.
He didn't like me grabbing his tail.
His masters.
Stop that.
Akira, do not all people trade for the same reason? The Valians have brought us guns, medicine, wine, and food. Some of them we have even convinced to help with the canoes.
That's good. She is a smart leader.
My people have come to enjoy these things.
Me pet my cat,
Medicine
cause
has helped
hey.
many of the children recover from fever. We gain from this peace.
One more.
So long as Clario keeps his company masters away, we lose little. Yes, one of the old titans, say the priests. Andra is angry. The why, our priests do not know. I am only glad it has journeyed elsewhere. Aethys. Is it redemption you seek then? You risk much to chase a god across the sea. The Dawnstar, yes, one of the old Ngati, Andra's realm, harbors many great beasts. They say the ancestors of the Kahanga tribe, and so, yes, I do not know.
Damn.
Most fled the sight of it, and Clario has provided little information. This was the subject of our argument. Perhaps he will tell you more. Yes, but it will take Clario's assistance. Convince him, and I will aid you. You are one of his people now. It falls on him to protect you.
Also, I just noticed these guys have guns. They are learning. The chieftains.
You are joking. I say the captain is quite handsome. But sister, they are so small.
Oh, it's them, but it just has house made it sound like made it stick out. I was like really confused. Okay, nobody here. Scroll of Moonwell. Requires 5 Arcana. Don't think anybody has 5 Arcana at the moment. Okay.
You must gather your party before venturing.
Okay, we're back here now. Start with the jail. Jingle.
Keeping out of trouble? A little jest. What is it? Perfetto. He's a little shitne, but a lazy one. He will not cause trouble if he does not have to. Easier to work with a familiar face for the moment. I can deal with him later. So, we have one small part of Port Mage under control. A good start. Well, here you are, for your time. If I had 10 women like you, the whole of Port Mage would be set right within the week.
I wonder if probably reference to a guy as well too. Okay. Rico Trabe.
What marvelous carvings!
Oh, yes. This one is many centuries old. Blessed by Ngati herself.
Most days I'd fire up the kettle for you or something. Sorry. A surprise! The brute speaks! And you have survived. Merla. Perhaps my tongue was loosened by drink. What of it? Is any man who insults the... She what?
Yeah.
Let her apologize to my face, the sharks. Enough then.
Yeah, maybe I should have took the money.
You have what I asked for. I promised you a share of the coin. We leave it at that. You have saved my family, Aimika. I say it plain. Agrasima.
Keeping an eye out.
Sure.
Take your shit. Alright, we'll go to the mayor's office. Or not mayor. Governor, sorry, governor's office. Alright, so how do I look at this shit, management? Okay. Ship UI. Okay. So definitely a surgeon, 2 cannons over here. Range management. What if I want to get on the sale? Okay, so there's literally a button that says to deck, and I didn't notice that it's on the top. So just anybody else noticing that, just letting you, because I was looking literally for anything else.
For taking me on.
Don't let anyone tell you you're too shrimpy to be a fighter. I was half your age when I started training.
Why not?
Okay.
Leave it to me.
I can't talk to her.
Ship life sure is an adventure, ain't it? Just think of all the places we can sail to, all the sights we could see. This is nothing like being stuck on a farm, or cloistered in the back of a temple. Tell me what's on your mind? They're there in my head when I sleep. And sometimes I can taste them on the back of my tongue. I'm glad we talked.
Hey, this brings back some memories, huh? I want the destruction to stop. I want him to finish what he's doing and then go in peace. Only I don't see it playing out that way. If you like. I like that feeling, knowing we'd stop Theos. We were part of something big. And that was something I never felt before. Not even at war. Guess I went looking for it again. Not that I wanted to tangle with gods, but something smaller. Something I thought I could manage. I looked all around the Deerwood, but that place has too many ghosts for me. Things I'd just as soon forget. Ended up moving to Adir and tracking down my parents.
My cat's underneath my leg.
Refugees after the war ended. In part, I guess. Some Adirans like to give Deerwoodans a hard time. They get the chance.
Ow!
With my folks, a group came along and tried to take their land. Made a phony claim to it.
Thank you.
I sat down with them and we had a friendly negotiation. One fella, I don't think he'll ever be able to look to his right again. But we came to an understanding. My folks, well, they didn't see me the same after that. I think they'd have rather given up the land than have it come to violence. I don't know if that was something we could have avoided, or if it was the cost of trying to fix things.
Let's see.
Thank you again for maintaining my story in front of Vanessa and the others. I didn't enjoy deceiving them, but it seemed simpler than the alternative. I realized there could be nothing between us. But it was nice to have a friend all the same. You stood with me through more than anyone I've ever known. But a lot has happened over the last 5 years. After we parted, I set out to destroy the Leaden Key. It's controlled us for too long. I wanted to free Kith from it. So for 5 years, I've been tracking down Leaden Key circles, searching for the places where they operate in secret, trying to undo them. The task has been more difficult than I anticipated. I don't think I fully understood the weight of the decisions I would have to make, or the burden of living with them. It was much easier when I only had to follow someone else's lead. My father's, Theos's, yours. I know, and I have.
Nice.
After we defeated Theos, I thought the hard part of undoing his work would be tracking down the Leaden Key's members and operations. Perhaps this would be easier with an example. I went to a village in Old Valia, a run-down backwater of a place. Centuries ago, the Leaden Key had intervened to end some heretical cult. The details were lost, but what had endured was a practice of ritual bloodletting. A gruesome, pointless tradition. At every full moon, the villagers would feed the soil with their blood. No one, young or old, sick or hale, was exempt. The village priest administered the practice. Grim old fellow. Reminded me of Theos. He was a tyrant. I was certain that if the villagers were free of his influence, they'd be free from the blood. So I arranged for him to have an accident. I thought so, at first. The old man died, and the villagers were terrified. They were convinced his death was an ill omen. They blamed it, and every other mishap that befell them, on their lack of faith. So they began bloodletting every week, turning on their neighbors for giving too little. Instead of a handful dying each year, a few perished every week. I had to do something, didn't I? I keep wondering what I might have done differently, or how I could have known better. I suppose so. I should get some rest. It's been a long day, and
wait, man.
Me a lot to think about. Ah, that. I'm looking for an old Leaden Key sect. I've found several references, but I want to be sure. Please, let me go over my notes again. Yes?
Okay.
One would hardly imagine that a colossus made of glowing Ardra could be so hard to find. But then I suppose the gods wouldn't have chosen you if the task were easy. Well, they seem largely competent. I would feel better about that were they not run by profiteers and animancers. Governor Clario seemed honest and well-intentioned. So I'd heard Deadfire had a pirate problem, but I had no idea how large it was. Or how fashionable. Still, the only thing more dangerous than a unified...
Everybody likes a fashionable person.
...war with itself. I worry about who will be caught in their crossfire. As a matter of fact, I did. I saw my mother for the first time in years. She was well. She'd been living with her Thane for quite some time. I don't think she'd been to see my father since I left. I used to blame her for her long absences. He was an exacting man. It was decades. I realized that she was...
I realized when I clicked it what the storyline would be, and I was like, ugh, that's a rough one to listen to.
I used to resent her for failing to protect me. But I understand now that her absence is what allowed me to grow. Intentionally or not, she gave me the space I needed to learn a degree of independence. Thank you. It felt good to resolve that much. It's one thing to forgive my mother for her absence. Quite another to excuse him. My father was... I think they must have loved each other once, but it was. It's been a while since I've been able to speak candidly with anyone, especially about the leaden key. It's unexpectedly liberating.
Okay. Can't remember which way to go though. Which way was the town? Damn! This shit came at me like a wrecking ball. Oh, it's a cutscene.
Adro Watercadno. On behalf of the Principes and Patrina, I must request we meet in parley. Agrasimi. I will make this quick. I have heard some marvelous tales regarding your ventures in the Deerwood.
Okay.
In fact, you are the first dragon slayer I have ever met, outside of a grave. Some fools would seek to make a fortune by pilfering from one such as you.
I take it he is not one of those fools. Perhaps we should listen.
Do I listen to it or not? I just fight it?
I believe you have met such a fool. Captain Benweth of the Drake. Voxen of Ubilnet Merla. Careful, ship hunter. Mind that you do not confuse a useful skill set for a non-expendable one. My apologies. Rest assured, it will not happen again.
Apologies, Captain. Didn't mean it, really. We're up all night, you know, searching out our friend here. You've been at sea a while. Your mind starts playing tricks on you, aye? Well, mine plays tricks on others, too. Usually don't mean much. Maybe see a bit of shadow, hear a bit of tune. Not less a person sensitive.
Gelarde. Then that should make this easy. I am
Okay.
trying to show my rascal of a compatriot some much-needed humility. I thought perhaps you may care to as well.
For on tease, for do my job for me, friend. Hope you don't die in the effort.
Benweth's Drake took damage during the storm. Eventually, he will need to dock for repairs, and when he does, Seraphin can find him for you. He is rather an unrefined creature, but he is a most skilled ship hunter, I assure you.
Unrefined? Begging your pardon, Captain, but I'd be the fucking model of the gentleman of fortune. As for Benweth, that sucker of squid tits be as predictable as the tide. I'd wager all my furriest bits that he'd set sail for Deadlight.
That would be felicitous indeed, as I believe the traitor Remaro hides there as well. I quite enjoy killing two men with a single bullet.
Wouldn't have even thought of it if you hadn't brought it up, sir. Now, I ain't hardly in any hurry to leave the fine company of the gentleman of leisure, but the captain be right about me finding your mark. Adding to that, you sail into Fort Deadlight not knowing your innies from your outies. You might very well find the locals cannon fucking your boat to sodden splinters.
Okay. So I'm assuming he wants to join a bar, does.
Oh, you won't be regretting this, Watcher. At least so long as you keep us heavy and grog, and light on the onions. Ugh, them dirty shit apples ain't never agreed with me, and I'll be suspecting they never will.
He's not sleeping in my berth, I promise you that much.
I sail now for Dunwich, my own safe port. I will await you there, should you be successful in schooling our wayward captain.
Okay, Cipher, Witch, or Barbarian. Well, I don't know what the Cipher class is. We don't have a real tank, so we can make him a tank. No. Okay, first we'll go here. Resupply. Oh wait, we can just start them here.
Ahoy, Captain. Truth be told, Ferrante half expects us to get our asses blown out of the water at Fort Deadlight. Fortunately for you, I have this bad habit of beating the odds. Of course, I do that by way of good old traditional chicanery. And the most important part of any hornswoggle? Solid planning. Well, that and surviving. Valiant, mate, originally. Piled them stones up a few centuries back, but gave it up when the fishmen wouldn't leave them be. Hard to defend against Wilder crawling up out of your crappers. Captain Aldiz claimed it a few years back. Fucking filthy from bow to stern, and she had her lads and lasses cleaning fish shit out of the floorboards for months. A couple of them thought it might be better sailing elsewhere and left in the night. Aldiz tracked them down quick as you like, took their eggs, and fixed them into little lanterns for the front gate. Called them Fort Deadlight's Deadlights. They say she ain't had a deserter since. Tad cruel for my taste, but I admit to admiring the wordplay. Funny thing about it being a fort means it ain't a boat. Means it don't have to worry about the way the cannons are storing honking big balls. Guns they got crowning that castle put a hole in your poop deck before you've sighted land. Fort itself be floor to ceiling rum-sodden fools, so that be going for us. But Aldi's keeps the crew on the walls sharp and sober. One blast of their horns and Deadlight's locked up tight as an endearing mugger night. We'll stay that way too, till any unfamiliar ships have been shot to shit and shot again. She's sharp as shit, that one. Tongue moving and ears.
This man has a very sailor's tongue.
Knows her knots and how to crew a ship that won't turn sour. The words ring out among the Principe, more than you'd think for new blood. Part of that's a fierce support of freedom, from slavers, from the empires, from the Juana's caste system even. The rest a lenient hand. Step out of line and Ferrante's got your old crew up for lashes. Aldiz though, she's let's say there's a reason she attracts limp-cocked nut twists like bandwidth.
Damn.
Can't say I much approve of a lack of regard for our traditions, but can't say I don't share her vexations with Ferrante and the old garden either. The Principe's no fleet, more a mishmash of fiercely independent captains. A lot of them take to one another like sharks to krakens. But we be bound by the slippery slip knots of tradition. Even though many of the old guard have died off, though.
It's good to see because there's interaction between these two.
That's the civil sort. Oh, I did say contacts, didn't I? Contact would be more accurate, in the singular. A lass by the name of Siri. Been running the same circles for years, doldrums and fair winds. We're never family, but never on the wrong ends of arms, neither. Might have shaken the sheets a few months back.
Are you saying your helpful contact is actually your ex-lover?
Regardless of how she feels about me, there's no love lost betwixt her and Benwith, that's for damn certain. Ugh, random? What do you take me for, Captain? Oh, mighty kind of you, Captain, given how useful I look.
Okay.
Deadlight's a tough coconut to crack. But if not cracking, what are nuts for? Smart play for crashing any party involves scavenging yourself up an invite, and then dressing to impress. No, Captain, they do not. Looking the part in this case means hoisting colours identifying us as... Don't have to tell you how dangerous. Well, Principe Nekitaka's black market. If there be a Principe flag for sale, it'll be there. Swapping cannonball might be tricky to not damage the flag in battle, but sink the ship on accident. Aye, Captain.
Oh. I wasn't done talking to him.
Captain. Not to be telling you your business, Cap, but if we don't bail it, mate, Captain had a couple of them. They say she ain't had a deserter since. Well, you be asking me for a plan. Frankly, but since you asked, vast, I might have...
If ever an image inspired confidence...
Way I see it, we have an option or two ranging from the wildly dangerous to the fantastically suicidal. So tell you me, Cap, what be your preferred approach to problems unapproachable? Smart play for crashing any party involves scavenging. Looking the part in this case, don't have to tell you how dangerous such a... Well, Nekitaka's black market. If there be a Principe flag for sale, it'll... I'm all ears, Captain. Later, sure.
Okay.
These Dawn Stars drive me mad.
So, we got a plan for that. So, we can either attack one of their ships, put up the flag, or purchase it.
Still kicking, eh? What'll it be? Have a look.
Well, everybody's 0 except this one in the bottom. She's on 300. So, everybody. Achievement. Assign all crewmates to slots on a single ship. Okay. Where do I get the cannon stuff? Have everybody recharge. It's the cook. Maybe the top corner.
Fresh fish!
Race you to the coral. No contest. What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I can't swim? You are a strange man.
We have supplies here for the have a look.
Okay. Okay. The task was completed. Okay.
How are we supposed to fight a giant?
I somehow attached my first upgrade. I got an achievement for that. Okay, I was told to come back here.
Isn't there supposed to be a light?
Follow Gon's light, all you lost souls, for it shall guide you through the wheel. Yeah? Yeah? Tell me what's on your mind. They're there in my... And sometimes, I'm glad we talked.
Oh, so there'd be a spirit here somewhere. Before her quest. I guess I was lied to. Just quickly double checking. Oh, look at this spirit.
Hey, I'm see-through.
Oh.
What can I do you for?
Can't do it.
Watcher.
Oh.
It's nothing but awakened terror. Soon to pass.
You may want to aim away from our watcher there if it's gonna pass out of your mouth. Sorry. I know you're going through something there.
You could call it something, all right. Watcher, you see those shambling corpses too? I see a body of stitched together parts and flayed flesh. It's got 3 heads and 4 stretched limbs. On each of its heads curves 3 white horns from above 3 blind eyes.
The hell is she
The
seeing?
beast as big as a mountain, and shambling toward us beneath the sun turned black as slow. I know it ain't really there. Lately, it's been getting worse. Some nights I wake sweaty and shaking. Other times, I'm already awake. I got my eyes wide open, staring down the darkness, watching one lantern after another flickering out. And every soul looks so ripe, darn near rotten with a need for reaping. I sure hope you're right, Watcher. 'Cause if you're wrong... No, I know you're right. Gon's chosen me.
I feel like that was a decision trying to make her very light or dark
Until I
embrace.
figure out what's needed of me, I'll do my darndest to help you on your path. We'll figure this out together. I'm carrying more souls than I've ever shepherded before. So, I don't know that it'll work this time, but used to be. When the dreams were riding me hard, I'd cleanse my soul before gone. If we stop by the temple in Nekataka, I can perform the ritual. Please, I need the relief. It won't take more than a minute under Gon's statue, that's all.
Okay, girl, we'll get you there. Damn, definitely need to hug. Okay, okay, so the person wasn't lying.